Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Welcome to Simply Connect Virtual Airlines. Today we're back with the A340-300. We flew it the last time I flew Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I wanted to give it another go because something went wrong with the landing. For some reason it took the wrong runway. It all kind of went to shit. I had to kind of try and manually bring it down a bit late, but it still landed. It was still good. I just wanted to see, was it maybe just an airport error, or was it a pilot error maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. So that's what I fancy doing today. So today we're flying from, we are in Canada, so CYYZ. We're at Toronto Pearson International, and we're going to be heading over to LaGuardia in New York at KLGA. That is the plan. For some reason I'm here over at the sides. We Simply Connect, we don't get nice jettisons and stuff. People have to get bused to us. So we're sitting over here currently. We are on the VATSIM network. No one live at the moment. I think it's quite early over in Canada, I think. But anyways, yeah, good evening to everyone that's here. Count Davies, Jamesy, good evening. Steve, hello. Delboy, Harold, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So yeah, so hopefully it's going to be a nice flight. Flight time's quite short. Should only be about 1 hour 15 minutes, I think, not including all the taxiing and stuff. So not too bad. You'll have to never understood flight sim. I think it's just if you enjoy flying. I think during COVID a lot of people jumped into this more than ever. Flight sim wasn't as big as it was until then, and obviously now being on Xbox, it's just much more available to everybody. So I think a lot more people got into it. I mean, you all know I've got my license. I enjoy my flying, and yeah, so it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, but it's like Omsi. Omsi's not for everyone either. Omsi, you need to be a special idiot to play that. So yeah, look, it should be a good flight. Hopefully it's a good flight. I haven't flown these two airports. I've not flown into LaGuardia, funny enough, in all my time of YouTubing. But we're going to give it a go tonight. It should be okay. Make sure my alerts are just turned on there. Everything is looking good. And I don't know what's going on. I've got like dog hair in my face. That's really bugging me. So look, we'll just get straight into the flight itself. Then we'll jump down into the flight deck. And we're going to go over to this tablet. So we've already loaded in the flight from SimBrief, so CYYZ. We're going to KLGA, which is all fine. We're going to be flying to about 35,000 feet. Anything else interesting here? We're going to burn about 7,000 kilos of fuel, 375 passengers. Airtime's about 1 hour, full time about 1 hour 20, a bit longer because it would take a bit longer to get set up and get going. So yeah, it should be a nice flight. So we can go into here. We can get the metadata CYYZ. Okay, so currently at 27 degrees here. 1013 is our HPA. 150. Well, wind's coming at 150 at 7 knots. Okay, so it's not too bad. So with that wind, we're probably going to be going from 15 left, which should be just over the road from us, over there somewhere. All well and good. Don't need to look at much else for the minute. Let's have a look at our buttons here because I can't remember the buttons, the shortcuts for this one. Here we go. So we're going to go up above then, and we're going to throw the battery 1, battery 2, and APU battery on. And we can throw on the external power as well. We're going to align the ideas 1, 2, and 3. I don't think any of the tests work, which is a shame. No. Okay, crew supply doesn't work either. Emergency lighting is already on. We'll put smoking to auto, seatbelts to on as well. We're already fueled. And we can put the beacon on so the ground crew know that we are ready to do what we need to do. Nav and logo lights can go on as well. All good. Turn on all the fuel pumps. And that should do us for a minute while the system's all kind of set up. Okay, Q&H, we were 1013, which is standard pressure, which is nice. There we go. 1013 is already in. 1013 is in. We'll just let that kind of set itself up. Played a really early version years and years ago. From where I remember, I struggled taking off. Yeah, the older ones were definitely a lot harder. I remember playing the ones on like friggin' Windows 1997 where it was all like 2D. That was a nightmare. To be honest with you, it's really not hard to understand. If you're willing to put like even just like a couple of hours into it and learn a plane, you can do so many things Sometimes just flying the little turboprop planes, to be honest with you, like, I enjoy it. I use it for keeping myself current even with my license. You know, it doesn't quite feel the same, but, you know, doing the actions at the right time and things. So I do use flight sims for that kind of thing as well, and it's quite handy. Just to kind of keep it in your brain of your procedures. Oh, look, someone's just taken off there now. So we're on the VATSIM network, so we're on a live network at the moment. And we probably should go to 122.8. There you go, we're on 122.8. This is going to kick in eventually. Alright, let's just see if there's anything else I need to do here. So the flight plan's done, I've synced the plan. Payload and fuel all been synced, so that's all good. The calculator. No anti-ice, that stuff. Let's refresh you. Wind direction's at 157 now. We'll do you. CYYZ. We're going to go from 15 left is the plan. Should be dry. Should be able to calculate. So there you go. V1 at 133. VR rotating at 133. V2 at 152. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get down to the flight planning. We can work out which shortcut key that might be. Here we go. We're going to go to the init page then. You can see it's already put in most of our information, which is good. IRS init. We can align on reference and confirm the alignment. It's fine. Cost index today is 23 for us. There we go. Hey, Terry Gilbert, hello. I'm flying the same aircraft from KPDX. Oh, nice. You should check out NeoFly and the free career add-on for Microsoft. Well, I have a virtual airlines that I run, simplyconnectva.com, so a few of us just fly on that. And you can kind of do that how you want. It goes airport to airport. It can be career mode. It can be free flight. There's no restrictions. That's what we tend to do. Tonight we are flying with Count Davies is loaded in. He's in the Boeing 737-800, and I think Jamesy's joining us as well at some point. Yeah, I kind of like just this kind of, I've got my own kind of freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it and how I want to do it. I do like the career stuff, but I don't fly like I used to fly like every other night. I don't do that anymore. I just fly weekly now on stream. Obviously I fly on my own time. But yeah, anyways, let's keep moving on then. All this is already filled in, which is great. Don't need to do anything with that. Flight plan. Okay, this is 06 left. I don't know why it says that. So let's go to departure. We should be going from 15 left, and we should be taking the Kepta 3 departure. And there she is. We'll insert you. And then we'll do the arrival destination. We'll put it in now, but this could change, obviously. So arrival, what I've currently got for Guardia with the current weather is runway 22 ILS. And we should be coming on the Harp 4. There it is. No VIAs. Return. No discons. All should be good. We'll check that flight plan now in a second. Go to our performance page. There we go. We've got our rotation speeds already. The flaps that I've got to do myself. Okay, so we will be a flaps 1 departure. We're flexing to 61 degrees, which is nice. That's all done. So much of this is already done for us, which is great. We'll do that once we're up in the air. Okay, so we'll go to the flight plan again. We can go back here. Let's go to plan. Let's move out our thing here a little bit more. And let's step down. We're going the right way. So, should be all good. Into LaGuardia. Happy days, I think. My sim's still loading, so I'll be there in an hour. What the hell are you doing, Jamesy? Why does it take you so long? Crazy, 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 crazy. Why does it say 2.6? What's this all about? Alright, so that's all good. We're all good. Let's fire the APU then. what does flexing mean? So engine flex, so basically airliners don't just put full throttle because basically, you know, you're going to abuse the engine for what it doesn't need. So basically it retards the engine to flex to only a certain speed, temperatures, which basically means you prolong the life massively, more efficient, you know, saves money the long term, that kind of thing. So they don't just go full thrust. Now they do have to in some situations, depending on weather, size of the runway, etc. But if they have big runways, they can flex, which can keep the engines low. Takes longer to take off, that kind of thing, but it's all good. Okay, APU is available. Wow, that APU is damn fast. Okay, we'll put the APU bleed on, which means I can come off the external powers. And we'll go back into our deck here now, and we will start tidying up the aircraft. Beep, 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 beep. Hey, the marksman, thank you for subscribing, much appreciated. There you go, the aircraft's all cleaned up. If Ryanair could flex in minus numbers, they would. It's true. But what they save in engine power, they lose on wheel replacements and tyre replacements. Okay, so that is all good. I think we're pretty good to kind of rock and roll a little bit here. We'll give Jamesy a minute. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Just make sure everything else is looking good. There's quite a few at Toronto Airport. Ryanair who's out on tyre and wheel replacements with air landings there. Big time. Okay, so that's all good for now. Let's get my charts back up. Okay, so we're sitting currently here, so we're literally just got a very short taxi. I think we're here actually. So we're going to go via Alpha Echo, Alpha Delta, Hotel, and then we're going to line up here. Should be good. Question, where best place to get planes from Microsoft Sim? Well, look, it depends. It depends who you want to buy from and what you want to buy. Now, the marketplace has plenty of good sales on throughout the year, but always keep an eye on places like Builds and all them lot. They have...
traffic, Air Canada 811 Heavy, turning left towards Amilu, descending 3000 to intercept ILS 24 left approach, decelerating 170 knots.
Okay, someone's coming into the airport. So yeah, it just depends. Like, I have all the kind of, you know, Builds have the most kind of grouped under their umbrella now, to be honest with you. But there are some other brands that have their own websites, but they also sell on the marketplace. Sometimes it's just good to look between the two. Now, this aircraft can only be brought on the marketplace if you want to get the A340. Alright, so James says carry on. So we'll carry on. Let's plan our pushback. I haven't sorted GSX out since my computer crashed. The drive crashed, so we got no GSX tonight.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release
Oh, sorry.
brake.
It's because I was coughing. Okay, so we can release the parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Toronto traffic, Sydney 7742, push and start. Okay, so we're going to fire engine 4 first. I do believe with this aircraft, I think you can fire more than one engine at a time, but there you go. Fuel's been added, so we'll fire the next one. Engine 3. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, no. What are we doing? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's good. A couple of donuts before we leave. Right, we'll get him to stop there. Okay, engine 2.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
With pleasure.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay, engine number 1.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 811 Heavy. Establish localizer ILS 24 left approach. Good to be home.
Good to be home, apparently. This ain't my home. Yeah, just a few donuts. Gotta love it. Toronto traffic 77742, taxi into runway 15 left via Alpha Delta Hotel to holding point 3.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 8112 traffic. Please be advised, as per NAV Canada NOTAMs, runway 23 is currently active for departure.
Roger that, no problem, thank you. 23. Where the frig is that? Okay, that is 23 down here. I think I meant 23, didn't I? No.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 811 Heavy, 13-mile final, ILS 24 left approach.
This guy takes it very seriously, as you can tell. Very serious. Okay, hang on, let's go back to my flight plan here. What did he say? 23, and there's the one now in use. Oh, poo. Hang on, I'm just going to change this. Okay, what do you have for me? This still says it's the Kepler. Okay, yeah, it's right here, so it hasn't changed.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 811 Heavy, 10-mile final, runway 24 left, coming in hot.
Yeah, I'm on a real flight network. So basically, you see him landing, that would be someone real flying his plane. I don't know where he's coming in though. See if we can see him on final. Well, he should be coming in from this way, I'd imagine. Because that would be a... yeah, I don't see him at the moment, but anyways, we're okay to keep taxiing. This is his home airport, obviously. You can tell by the way he knows exactly what... I mean, it doesn't really matter which one we go from. You could go from either. The wind's favourable, but look, if most people are going out that way, we'll just go out that way. Okay, so we're going to put max parking brakes on. We've put the spoilers to on. We're going to arm the flaps to 1. Anti-skid is already on. AP bleed can go off. AP master can go off. Wing lights can go to the on position. We'll now throw on our taxi and runway turning lights to the on position. And let's square ourselves up again. Yeah, we're on VATSIM, yeah. I'm not always a big fan of going on VATSIM in America because I don't know the airports and stuff as well. Whoa.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 811 Heavy, 5 mile final, runway 24 left, landing imminent.
I mean, what does he want? Does he want the fire crew or what? Let's see if we can see him. Considering he is on final, still we think we might be able to see him by now, but doesn't look like it. Alright, let's keep moving. You know, in real life, they actually tell you, you know, it's not go through all that kind of stuff. You just get to the point.
Traffic FedEx 9900 pushed back from FedEx ramp, taxiing Juliet, crossing 15 short of 23.
Okay, somebody else is here now, taking off somewhere. Yeah, you wouldn't, like, in real life, you just keep it short and sweet. What you're doing, that's it. We don't say anything else. We would say things like landing imminent. Yeah, I'd get told off from ATC. They don't want to hear that. Runway in sight on finals are fine. And that's it. Once you're on finals, it's up to everybody else to keep an eye on you. Can we see him coming in yet? Such a big place, it's hard to tell. I'm sure he's got to press push to talk and be clapping at the same time, right? Messing up my taxi though. Hey DJ Joe, good evening. How's it going?
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 811 Heavy, vacated 24 right, crossing 24 left to taxi via Delta, crossing 33 right to stand 175.
And this thing sounds like a pig. Try traffic 7742, line up runway 23. Alright, need to turn on the last few lights. Strobe lights on, landing lights to on. Everything else is okay. Good to go, I think. Simi 742. Taking off runway 23. AB1 and rotate. Gear up. Alrighty. That's us out of Toronto. Actually forgot to even set any of my altitudes. We're just going to go straight up to 350 because we don't have any ATC currently anyways. Alright, we'll throw the autopilot on. Clean up the aircraft then. Speed brakes disarmed. Everything else is okay for the moment. Unfortunately, I don't have any nice cameras set yet. Your flight sim streams are far more entertaining when VATSIM is active. Only because usually it ends up in crashing and burning. How many VATSIM flights have I done where the plane is taken off and then crashed? It's unreal. Especially when I've been in the dash in the early days. Hey Jim, good evening. How are you? How's it going? You know me. Even in real life, I make mistakes on the ATC. You just don't worry about it. I mean, as long as you announce that you're doing something, people around you will take notice. Like even if you've got, I don't know, say one of the crossover points name wrong or something, especially if it's an airport you're not familiar with. Like as long as you've announced something, most people will be keeping their eye out everywhere. Like it's, you know, it's not the end of the world or anything. Some people might feel like it's the end of the world, but
Traffic FedEx 9990 taking runway 23 for straight up departure to Toronto.
okay, we can go to standard pressures. And we can throw our plan out here a little bit. Okay, we're above 9,000 feet. Just about to cross over to 10,000 feet. Landing lights to the off position. You can go to the off position as well. Everything else is good to go. Everything else is fine, yeah. Lovely jubbly. We can now relax. Anyways, what's new, guys? Anyone got any news? I see Nigel Farage got a nice big milkshake in the face today. Some young girl apparently or something. Hey Nathan, hello. When's there another video of the Cowboy and Western pub? Unfortunately, there won't probably be another one now until release. It's not far away from being coming out in full access, so I don't want to play the demo too much more because we're going to have to do it all over again. These are the problem with playtests / demos. I hate doing them, but I like to showcase what games are coming out for you guys. So we'll probably be waiting now until that gets released. Do you use pedals and a flight yoke? I use the flight yokes. I used to use the pedals, but I find them pretty rubbish compared to like real life, and I was just miles off. Real life, they're very sensitive. You really don't need too much, and I was finding the opposite, and I was just getting so annoyed. And also because I do a lot of driving sims, changing the pedals with the other pedals, I was just getting fed up. So I just use the yoke now. Well, Fire Rogers coming back for another election in the new party, yeah, that's it. Is there a drinks trolley? Oh yeah, hopefully, should be. Oh, I love Farage. If I was voting in the UK elections, which I actually can do, I'd be voting for his party, that's for sure, compared to all the other riffraff. What do I have planned? I have no idea what I've got planned this week. Excuse me, on Thursday we're playing a new game, multiplayer. It's called Contractville. It's where you can play together building houses and selling houses and stuff. Kind of like a house flippery kind of thing. We'll be doing that Thursday. Friday night, it can't be Omsi because the dog chewed my USB lead today of the wheel. So I have to fix that. So Friday, I'm not sure yet. Oh, Friday could be Autopsy Simulator, which, by the way, guys, is really good. I think you guys like it. It's a bit gory, a little bit creepy. Might have nightmares, but it's pretty good. That comes out on Thursday. I wanted to do that Thursday, but we're doing Contractville with somebody else instead on that day. So yeah, we'll probably do that Friday. Then Saturday, day off as usual. Sunday, I have no idea. I can't do any train sims or anything because I've not re-downloaded them since my hard drive failed. Just random cameras. No, I don't have any. The only train sim I've got is SimRail. Any new update for the supermarket in the desert? Not yet. There was some small patches they gave very small things, but nothing new, no. Not yet, anyways. We're still waiting on that one. There's quite a lot of games coming out this month as well, which doesn't help. Okay, we're at 16,000 feet. Right, we can change some of our charts here now. So we're going to KLGA. A lot of turbulence up here. So we should be coming in on 2-2, so we're coming in this way. It'll be a back taxi up to the wherever we're going. And then the arrival, not the arrival, the approach. ILS 22. 1900 feet. Okay, so we already have the approach stuff in. Just want to make sure we got what we need in here. Okay, let's get the metadata for KLGA. Okay, 27 degrees, 1016, 180 at 8. Okay. Forgot all of that. 1016. Okay, so the QNH is 1016. Temperature was 28, I think it was. Wind was 180 at 8. Yep, 180 at 8. Okay, so BLS is 143. That can't be right in this plane. That's too slow. Have some wing views for now. Looks like interfacial she does is getting built near London to do and test samples on the ground today. Okay, that's good. The longest flight I've ever flew, what, in real life or in this sim? In the sim I think I did, it was about 6 or 7 hours, but that was a long time ago. Free TV, what's flight time? It's about 1 hour 15 minutes or so. We're not going too far today. No big problems with Microsoft. That's the second week now, James. What's going on with you? All you gotta do is turn it on. Count Davies hasn't taken off yet either. You're all disasters. A3, you can sleep on the plane like a lounge on a bed. That's very true. If you're willing to pay the price. We can fly into Denmark next Tuesday if you want. I'll write it down. Aalborg. Yeah, we'll fly into Denmark next Tuesday. Hey, Angel Horror, good evening. How are you? Jesus Christ, by the time we get to the top, we're coming back down again. Very slow climb of this aircraft. I think this flight might have been a bit shorter than I expected. Yeah, go beat your neighbour up. It's always good fun. You can fly into Area 51 if you wish. I didn't even realise I had screen capture on instead of game capture. I was looking for a spelling of autopsy. I can spell autopsy for an email. Sorting out some things that we're going to be doing over the next kind of week while we're in the air. Just reading some of the conversations there in Discord. I didn't even see them earlier. Flying the old big bird. How are we looking? Okay, we're not too far from about 40 nautical miles from top of climb, and then we got another 40 nautical miles before we start thinking about coming down. And then we already had the chart up here, didn't we? There we go. So we need to go down to 1900. The noise of this airplane is going to put me to sleep. I have my in-flight meal, sweet and sour chicken and rice. Oh, interesting choice. What have I got? I've got absolutely nothing to eat around me, to be honest with you. Oh, hang on, there's a drawer full of... a couple of chocolate bars down there, but... that's about it. Alrighty. I'm not a big sweet and sour lover myself. I'd rather go for the old chicken curry and rice if we're going Chinese anyways. No worries, James. You catch you later, mate. At least you tried, right? Bloody hell, guys, we're only 25 subscribers away from 32,000. Been a bananas month for me. User download this week. So, guys, what games do you want me to play? What would you like to see? Any new series or any old games you want me to play that we haven't done in a while? Air fry some chips and fish. What a backwards way to say fish and chips. Trying to stay off the takeaways. They cost a small fortune, especially while I order. Yeah, they're very expensive over here too, to be honest. But like, I'm quite lucky. We can't get takeaway to the house here. I live too far in the country. There's no one that can deliver, so I have to drive to my nearest village just for, say, a pizza or a kebab. And we've only got one shop to pick from. So if you don't like it, you're screwed. And it's usually it's about 4 or 5 kilometers away, maybe a bit more. So I don't have that many takeaways, to be honest with you. When I lived in England, I used to have them all the time because they're on my doorstep. It was easier. Oh yeah, I'm in the Mayo Sticks. Oh yeah. I'm towards kind of like the Ballinrobe area, but I'm in the wood part before it. So yeah, it's a bit of a ball ache. Yeah, well, see, when I lived in England, it was that easy. Hey, Jim, I already have that said DLC. Astragon sent me it today, actually, and I'm allowed to stream it, but they told me to wait until the 10th because there'll be an update. But I will be showcasing the new Highway Patrol expansion next week. But I actually have it now. And it actually looks pretty good. Where is it? I was actually having a look at it earlier today. So you're going to get a whole new area. Patrol the highway. New tools, new bits and pieces. Endurance police vehicle. New tools such as spike strips, roadblocks, violations, Grand Theft Auto, highway accidents, new call-outs including cargo checks, highway assistance. Yeah. But yeah, I can actually showcase this to you now. They told me that there was no embargo, but they said there'll be an update to it on the 10th, so we might as well wait until the 10th, I think. But just so you can see, I'm not lying to you. I was playing earlier, I took a screenshot. Now that police sim is the best police sim out there, to be honest with you. There's nothing else really. Oh shit! Broke the game. Okay, we're getting very close to top of descent, so we're just going to get this ready. Back down to 1900 feet. The AI is fun. Well, I always do stream the latest updates and stuff for it, I must admit. I was going to actually do some last weekend, but the games are just non-stop this month, and they're all coming out the same date. We got Autopsy Sim, Snowplow and Sims coming into early access. We got Drug Dealer 2 coming out. We got I've already forgotten. What else have we got that I'm looking forward to? Let's go back to my beginning of my list. Blockbuster Inc. is coming out. We got the new DLC for Construction Simulator, which is the stadium expansion for the Euros. So we got that coming out as well. There's not enough time in the day for me to stream and record, and a lot of those games are better as streams, like the Police Sim and stuff. They're better as streams than they are videos. Otherwise, the only way to move things forward is to cut loads of crap out. Hang on, I'll tell you what else we got. What else this month? Clothing Store Simulator is coming out in early access on the 17th of June. El Dorado sent me a key for the 17th, but I'm not sure if I'll cover that one. That's going to be on the bottom of the list if I have time. We have we got the Police Simulator Highway Patrol on the 18th as well. What else have we got? Snowplow I've already said. We got that City Transport Simulator Tram, the new one, coming out on the 20th. It could be something that we're looking at. We got, what else we got this month? Deep Web Simulator is going to come out in early access on the 20th. The 20th as well. We got Drug Simulator 2. And what else? What else? What else? There's a couple other little games in between, but they're not deal breakers to me. The Movies Tycoon is actually coming out in early access on the 25th of June as well, just before I go away. Pharmacy Simulator is coming out on the 26th of June. We got Fuel Station Simulator Drive and Pumping coming out on the 27th of June. Anything else? What else before we go into July? That looks like it, but that's a lot of time for me to try and cover as much as I can. When Drug Dealer Simulator 2 comes out, every night we'll be streaming that because I'll be away the week after, or I'll be in England for a week. So I want to get as much content on that game out as I can, as I promised them I would. Never ending. I've not heard of it, no. Well, Autopsy Sim we're going to stream on Friday. Thursday we're going to be looking at that new game, the kind of house flipper builder game. Oh yeah, there is just not enough time in the world. Absolutely not enough time. Okay, we are descending. So our Q&H was 10:16. So let's get the Q&H done. Hey, Marco, just subscribe. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Oh, what the frig have I done here now? I wanted to lock down just to catch up. Tell me about it. So look, I'm going to do my best between videos and streams to get those games covered for you this month. See how I go. And to be honest with you, it's kind of weird because at the moment I don't really have anything to cover. Really, there's nothing. Everything's just been demos and prologues, and they're not my favourite things to do either. So I've just Okay, the other thing is check the radio navigation. 111050. Course 224. Well, they got course of 225, but it's close enough. No, but you know who did send me a key, Rob? There was a game you asked me about, and I said I didn't know. If they sent me a key, I might. Now, I know they got shats all over. I tell you all the games that I've got currently in my inbox that I haven't even looked at yet as well. Oh, Homeworld 3. So currently in my inbox, Dying Light 2 I never covered that they sent me. Homeworld 3, Dismantle Imperium. I've got something called Blazing Sails, not that bothered about that. Fabledom, World War Z. My Time at Sandrock was sent to me recently. Beyond Sunset, didn't cover that. Rubber Bandits. United Penguin Kingdom, and what else have I got? Drunk or Dead 2. What are these? Creepy Tales, some other player. No, not sure what that is. Night of the Dead, not too bothered about that. Pine Harbour, not too bothered about that. Republic of Pilots, again, that was just a demo, so I'm not too worried about that. Too many bloody games. I'm so far behind always. Yeah, look, prologues and demos are great if you don't know if you want to buy the game. But as a content creator, they're the worst things going because some of them gain really good traction. And everyone's like, oh, let's do more. I'm like, I can't. There's no more to it. It's just a demo, you know. Some people think, oh, you know, I have full access. I don't. Look, Angel, I'm all for doing multiplayers. If you ever want to do something scary, let me know. Nothing like shitting my pants. There's only one horror game I've played on my channel, and I think I did Scream. What was that called? Oh God. Let me see if I can find it. Where are you? Definitely here somewhere. Hopefully we're descending nicely here. I have absolutely no idea. Oh God, I can't even think what it's called. I'm trying to find it. Teora Survival's a good game. I've got about 10 keys for it. The developer sent me a ton of keys and I played it. He sent it to me months ago and I played it, but it was too empty. Obviously he's put it up to version 1 now, I'm assuming. So I'm assuming there's a lot more to the game now. Hey, Mix2431, hello, good evening. Rob, intrigued to see what you think of Homeworld 3. Well, we could do it to see. Content warning. I've never heard of that. I'm still trying to find the horror game I played and I pooed my pants. Now, that was back when my channel was very small. I don't think the quality is great on it. Jesus, come on, where are you? Looking for the game because I don't know what it's called. I'm just hoping the thumbnail sticks out at me here. Um, Hey, Mix24. Hey, thank you for the donation, mate. Much appreciated. Keep it up. I will try and keep it up. As long as you guys keep watching, I will keep playing. And until then, and when you stop watching, I'm definitely stop playing. Come on, what is this game called? Why can't I see it? Is this plane coming into land? I hope they are. Do you like card games? If so, play Lim from Lim. It's a free made by a bunch of students. Okay, I'll have a look. Happy Humble Burger Farm. I found that just more weird than scary, if I'm honest. Okay, so the plane's descending down. We're doing okay. I can still keep looking for this damn game. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are you? Let me see if I can find it on my YouTube. That's not my neighbor. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll try and find this game for you guys, and you guys can put it on and laugh at me. I think it's under random games on the playlist. Let's have a look. Wish you would let me go to the other end. Yep, I just found it. There we go. If you want to watch me scream like a little girl. Now that game came out, that was like the demo before it even came out full release. I have it on full release, but I was too scared to play it. But Friday will be pretty creepy, Angel. If you like creepy games, Friday night will definitely be a creepy one. See, I don't find clowns very scary. I must admit, I'm not a huge horror lover. I don't mind them. I just find them a bit predictable. But I'm happy to watch them. I shared a bedroom in my younger days with my my older brother. That's enough to give anyone nightmares. What's that multiplayer ghost game that everyone plays? I've never played that either. I keep getting asked to. Hey, Mix Norris, mate. Thank you for popping in, though. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. I'm currently watching SWAT. I think I'm on season 4 or 5 now. I tend to pick something and I'll watch it till I've finished it. Well, I just put a link there, guys, of the one that I did. It's the only one I ever put up on my channel of a proper, I suppose, horror game. And, yeah, I was pretty creeped out. Now, I actually have that. That came out on full release, and I actually have the full game. We could do a stream if you really want me to cry myself to sleep. Okay, down at 12,000 feet. How many views did that Mortuary Assistant get? Let's have a look. 200 views. Oh man, that was when my channel was huge. It's had 3 views in the last 48 hours. That's it, you're gonna push it now. Push it. You know the ghost game, there's a few of you running around looking after ghosts. Hey, Ryan, good evening. You're just in time for landing. We're heading into LaGuardia. We're nearly down at 10,000 feet. We're in the old Airbus A340. You're enjoying the V Ryzen. You know what? I was quite hooked. Now, it didn't do very well yesterday on the channel. I knew it wouldn't. Those kind of games don't. I wish all my games just did really well, but they don't. Because some of them I really enjoy, but I got really into that last night. Apparently it plays really well on the deck, so I'm going to download it on the deck as well. Play on the go. Okay, so we're just dropping below the 10,000 feet mark, so we'll throw on the lights. We're going to put the auto brake to low. And we'll set the speed brake. See how we go. So far, so calm. I can't remember the name. Like I said, I don't really mind horror games, I just... I did find that one a bit freaky now, I must admit. Oh, the rock golems. Yeah, I was just using them. If people around me, I was running into them, letting it chase me, so they would kill the people. Ah, plug away, Rob. Plug away. So I want to see a proper LP of the... Well, it came out... It's out now. It came out last... can't God, they sent me a key ages ago. Look, if the autopsy sim goes well on Friday, maybe I'll bring the Mortuary Assistant back just for a one-off stream of crapping my pants. Did it change much from the demo? We should do MP on what? What's multiplayer? Mortuary Assistant, is that multiplayer? Are we talking about something else? Oh, you mean V Rising? Yeah, I could do multiplayer on it, I don't mind. I think it's the way the game should be played, to be honest with you. Seven Days to Die I've never really got on with. Not for any particular reason. I don't know why people love it as much as they do. I mean, maybe it's changed loads since I've last played. I didn't find it particularly amazing by any means, but they sent me a key for Payday 2 and I never played it. It's terrible, isn't it? Oh man, the reviews. That sucks. People shouldn't be allowed to do that, but look, they do it on Steam as well. I get a lot of abuse as well in comments and stuff, you'd be surprised. The bigger you get, the more abuse you get. One thing I did realise very quickly, I went through a big phase of getting a lot of shit. Okay, looks like we're turning on to final. I don't understand people like that either, but unfortunately it's the world, innit? When you can hide behind a keyboard, many things can happen. Yeah, people are weird. I mean, the one thing about YouTube, the hate's not the end of the world, the dislikes aren't the end of the world, because, you know, YouTube don't really count it for, like, good or bad. It just means engagement. So, to be honest with you, it'd be better that someone pressed a dislike than not liking it or pressing anything. Because YouTube just thinks, oh, someone's pressing something here, you know, it's good. And that's how YouTube promotes your videos. And unless that's why it's so important to like and comment. You know, it seems so silly, but the reason why people ask for that is just because the more engagement that's there, YouTube think, okay, that must be a good video, so they throw it in front of more people. Yeah, I mean, everyone dislikes and stuff and likes, and that's fine. But like I said, it's better for people to get a dislike than get nothing at all. Obviously, it just doesn't look very nice when you look on your channel and you see... I mean, look, nearly every video every day now, I'm getting loads of dislikes. Let's have a look. Most of my videos are sitting around 96% likes, but some of them drop quite low, below 60 dislikes, 60%. Yeah, but you know, you get over that side of it. Okay, so there's the runway. Runway's in sight to LaGuardia. We're down at 3,000 feet. The diamonds are coming down, which means we're lining up on the runway. This diamond's a little off, but we'll see how it goes. Now, this was where we messed up on the last flight. It was a little bit off. Because that was the demo. That was when before it even came onto Steam. It was a demo on, it was itch.io. So literally that was all there was of the game. Now, they sent me the full game months later, but I never played it. You've had to abandon as well. Everyone abandoned. What's going on? Alright, well, we're coming in. I don't have Bing thingy turned on. So we've got crap graphics coming in. But we should have a nice airport.
2,500.
2,500. Okay, we're gonna click on the localizer. I'm assuming that's our runway here. I really don't see the point in disliking the video. If I don't like it, I just don't watch it all. Yeah, that's what most people would do. But like I said, people that do that out of spite, they don't realise it actually helps the content creator more than doing nothing. So, can't complain too much. Okay, I want to see how this plane goes on the glide slope. Okay, gear down. Oh, okay, this has some issues with lining up on runways. Flap set to full. We're gonna have to do it ourselves. I'm gonna have to dive bomb a little bit here just to try and get back under the glide slope. Okay, we're kind of back on track. Well, she's a big bird. She likes to move a bit. Nope. Don't really have a long runway here.
200. 100 above. 100. Minimum 50, 40, 30. 10. Retard. Retard. Retard.
Alright. We came off. I wouldn't say that was smooth by any means, but taxi lights can go back on. Hey, Flying Shamrock, hello, how's it going? My mum's always nasty about my future husband, says he can't act even though he's one of the biggest actors out there. Mothers and family is always a pain. Nobody's ever happy about anything. They just pretend. Alright, park and brake on. There you go. Engine's off. How bad was the landing rate? -365, that's not bad considering the situation I was put under. We'll take that. It was fairly professional.
V1.
Considering all the drama that was going on in the last seconds, trying to get the plane down and stuff, it was alright. Way off center line though.
V1.
I think Ryanair would be proud of that. Wait for you to play the train game again to cause more chaos. Oh yeah, I really messed that up the other night, didn't I? And I ran away pretty damn fast, which is what you got to do in those situations. Yeah, I'll probably do some more of that soon as well, because I do love that game. But look guys, look, thank you all very much for this evening. Thank you to the lads that flew alongside me. Unfortunately their flights didn't survive to the end, but you know, these things happen with Flight Sim. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We'll be back next Tuesday. We'll probably be on X-Plane 12 next Tuesday. I kind of try to switch them up best I can. We'll be back again on Thursday. The game we're playing on Thursday is called Contractville. Is that what it's called? Something like that. We scroll up here. Don't see. Yeah, Contractville. I don't know if any of you played this yet or seen this. This is what we're going to be playing. So you start almost penniless, create your own journey, demolish, build, decorate, purchase your own land, build your own design, decorate, buy, sell, auction, create your own company, and do all of this with friends up to 4 players in co-op open world. There's only 2 of us playing. If any of you have this game or pick this game up and you want to join us on Thursday, let me know in Discord and we'll have a go. Like I said, it's like a house flipper style S game. So yeah, look, it looks kind of interesting. It'll be interesting to see how it plays, how it goes, especially with the multiplayer thing. Have you tried Trains in Classic with the iShoes? I did. They're not very good though, are they? They're very old now. Play DBD. It has Dungeons and Dragons specials this week. Oh really? So yeah, so look, this is what we're going to be doing Thursday. It looks alright. I'm not very good at designing and building, and I don't know if any of you ever known Snail Speed to do streams with me. He, well, you know, he's not the hardest worker, is he? But we're going to be working together. Like I said, if anyone does get this or has this and wants to play with us, there's your chance. How much is it? I have no idea. $17.55. It's on 10% discount at the moment. It was donated to me by Lightspeed. Very kind of him, so thank you. So we'll see how it goes. It's supposed to be kind of like House Flipper, but we build the whole thing. So yeah, it looks alright. But yeah, look guys, I'll speak to you all probably in Discord and stuff. There's no stream tomorrow, but there'll be a couple of videos of some sort or whatever. And yeah, bye for now.